Are you letting your emotions get in the way again? Have you ever felt trapped by your feelings, like they control every move you make? Do you wonder what it would be like to feel lighter and not be overwhelmed by your emotions? Emotional detachment could be the answer to finding this freedom. Imagine dealing with everyday problems calmly and keeping your peace, even during tough times. In this guide, we'll embark on an exploration of emotional detachment, a crucial skill that can significantly enhance both your mental health and your interpersonal relationships. You'll uncover the scientific perspective on this practice and learn practical methods to incorporate it into your daily life. We'll demonstrate how to distinguish between being detached and being indifferent, and how to apply detachment in various aspects of your routine. Are you ready to push past your emotional boundaries and find a more balanced and satisfying life? Join us and get ready to change how you interact with your emotions, making your heart feel lighter and your mind more peaceful. Emotional detachment is a vital skill for staying mentally and emotionally healthy. This idea involves managing our emotions in a healthy way, keeping negative feelings from taking over. By practicing detachment, you can gain a sense of calm and balance, which are crucial for living well. It's not about ignoring or hiding your feelings, but about approaching them in a way that lets you understand them without being overwhelmed by them. Emotional detachment encourages us to notice our emotions, accept them, and handle them in a positive way. This approach helps us stay calm when we face tough situations and everyday problems. Learning emotional detachment means improving our self-awareness and self-control, which lets us react to things with more clarity and wisdom. This idea lays the groundwork for understanding why detachment is valuable in different parts of life. By embracing emotional detachment, we open up a path to a more rewarding and satisfying life where we can interact with others and the world in a more balanced and kinder way. This practice not only introduces us to the concept of detachment, but also sets the stage for examining its deep effects on our relationships and personal development. Detachment here doesn't mean being without emotions. Rather, it's about living fully with an open heart and a clear mind. It teaches us to enjoy the present moment without holding on too tightly to the past or worrying excessively about the future. With this approach, we can create a life that is more balanced and fulfilling, where emotional wellness is constant and inner peace is a natural condition. The science behind detachment gives us a deeper look at how our brains handle and control emotions, highlighting the significance of this practice for our mental health. Understanding how the brain works helps us grasp why detachment can lead to a more stable and resilient emotional state. The brain is made up of many connected parts, each responsible for different aspects of emotion management. The prefrontal cortex at the front of the brain is key for thinking, making decisions, and controlling our actions. This area helps us analyze situations, make plans, and manage how we react emotionally. When we practice emotional detachment, we use and strengthen this part of the brain, improving our ability to handle experiences in a balanced way. Additionally, the limbic system, deeper in the brain, handles our emotional processing. Parts like the amygdala, which detects threats and sparks fear, and the hippocampus, which forms emotional memories, play key roles in how we feel emotions. The link between the prefrontal cortex and the limbic system is vital for maintaining a balanced emotional distance. The prefrontal cortex helps manage the emotional responses from the limbic system, allowing us to act more calmly and thoughtfully. Research has shown that practicing emotional detachment regularly can greatly reduce stress and increase emotional resilience. Studies indicate that individuals who practice detachment handle difficult situations better and recover faster from stress. The science behind detachment also points to positive changes in the brain's structure and function, resulting in ongoing well-being. The benefits of emotional detachment are extensive and significantly influence how we deal with challenges and interact with the world. By incorporating emotional detachment into our daily lives, we unlock various advantages that improve our mental and emotional health. A major advantage is enhanced mental clarity. By distancing ourselves from negative emotions and repetitive thoughts, our minds become sharper and more focused. This clarity aids in making wiser, more considered decisions, improving our performance in daily tasks and long-term goals. With emotional detachment, our thinking becomes more precise and unbiased. It also bolsters our capacity to handle difficulties. Being able to tackle challenges without feeling overwhelmed is essential for personal growth. People who master emotional detachment can handle stressful situations more calmly and bounce back from difficulties faster. This resilience is crucial for navigating the challenges of life with more peace and confidence. Emotional detachment also greatly improves our relationships with others. When we let go of unrealistic expectations and past grudges, our interactions become more genuine and caring. Detachment helps us appreciate others for who they are, without trying to change or control them. This leads to a healthier, more fulfilling relationship environment built on trust and respect. Another key benefit of emotional detachment is the overall sense of well-being and calm it promotes. By releasing ourselves from the grip of strong emotions, we gain an inner peace that affects all areas of our life. This calm helps us fully enjoy the present moment, free from past regrets and future worries. Additionally, emotional detachment helps us concentrate better on our personal and professional ambitions. Without the distraction of overwhelming emotions, we can focus our efforts more effectively, achieving our goals with greater ease and satisfaction. This improved focus is vital for success and fulfillment in various aspects of life. One common misunderstanding about emotional detachment is confusing it with indifference. While they might seem similar, emotional detachment and indifference are fundamentally different in their nature and impact on emotional health. Emotional detachment is an intentional practice where we accept and understand our emotions without being controlled by them. This method demands significant self-awareness and self-regulation, aiding in the healthy experience and processing of our emotions. Detachment is not about suppressing or concealing our feelings. Instead, it promotes a balanced approach to handling them. This involves recognizing and confronting our emotions without becoming consumed by them. This method allows us to stay calm and balanced, even when facing emotional challenges, and supports a strong and lasting mental health. In contrast, indifference involves a lack of interest and emotional connection. When someone is indifferent, they typically show no concern or emotional involvement with the situations or people around them. This can be a protective reaction to avoid pain, but it often leads to a significant disconnection from both personal emotions and those of others. Indifference might be a sign of deeper emotional issues, like apathy or depression, and it usually harms both mental health and relationships. Unlike indifference, detachment involves a healthy interaction with our emotions, whereas indifference shows a lack of such engagement. Detachment enables us to engage with the world more mindfully and compassionately, allowing us to face emotional challenges without being overwhelmed by them. It gives us the tools to handle situations with clarity and wise judgment, keeping our hearts open and our minds calm. On the other hand, indifference can lead to emotional numbness, where a person becomes unresponsive to their own feelings as well as those of others. This detachment can severely harm personal relationships by building walls that block genuine connection and empathy. Indifference might also cause interactions to become shallow and meaningless, adversely impacting both personal and professional aspects of life. It's important to recognize that emotional detachment is a healthy and balanced approach that fosters well-being and emotional strength, whereas indifference involves a detrimental avoidance of emotions. Understanding this distinction is key to developing deeper, more significant relationships and maintaining a healthy, balanced emotional state. The true power of detachment lies in managing our emotions with insight and compassion, avoiding the pitfalls of disinterest or emotional disengagement. Detachment and self-worth. Emotional detachment is key in building up our self-esteem by helping us form a supportive inner relationship that boosts our mental and emotional health. By stepping back from negative feelings and harsh self-judgments, people can develop a healthier, more positive view of themselves, strengthening a tough and independent sense of self-worth. This process involves freeing ourselves from the grip of self-doubt and the unrealistic expectations society often sets. As we practice detachment, we begin to view our faults with kindness rather than harshness. This helpful distance allows us to focus on personal growth and build a self-image based on our own values and achievements, rather than bowing to outside pressure or criticism. Releasing harsh self-criticisms and lingering negative feelings makes space for true self-acceptance. This acceptance enables us to recognize our value and worth, regardless of outside situations or what others think. As this view expands, our self-confidence becomes firmer, creating a solid foundation for lasting self-esteem. Emotional detachment also helps us escape the weight of others' expectations, which often cause stress and unhappiness. By concentrating on our own progress and goals, instead of trying to meet others' expectations, we can make sure our actions reflect our real wants and dreams. This alignment leads to a feeling of authenticity and satisfaction, essential for healthy self-esteem. Additionally, by distancing ourselves emotionally from external criticisms and expectations, we can engage in self-reflection and self-improvement in a more objective and constructive way. This method allows us to pinpoint areas for growth without feeling disheartened or overwhelmed by negativity. A detached approach to self-assessment is thus more balanced and positive, encouraging ongoing growth and personal development. Exploring the relationship between emotional detachment and self-esteem underscores the significance of detachment as a powerful tool for enhancing mental and emotional health. By fostering a positive self-image and robust self-confidence, emotional detachment paves the way for personal fulfillment and well-being. It teaches us to appreciate ourselves regardless of external situations and to draw strength from our own resilience and capacity for growth. Strategies for emotional detachment. Through meditation. Meditation is a beneficial method for promoting emotional detachment, supplying resources that boost our awareness and management of our emotions. By integrating techniques like mindfulness, guided meditations, and breathing exercises into our daily lives, we can learn to observe our emotions without getting too caught up in them. Awareness. Central to emotional detachment is the practice of mindfulness, which means paying full attention to the present moment deliberately and non-judgmentally. Begin by sitting quietly, closing your eyes, and focusing on your breathing. When thoughts and emotions surface, simply notice them without holding on, allowing them to drift away like clouds. Regular practice of this technique strengthens our ability to view our emotions from a distance, lessening their impact on us. Directed meditations. For beginners or those who prefer more structured guidance, guided meditations can be particularly helpful. These sessions, often found on various apps and websites, lead you through visualizations and calming directions that encourage the letting go of negative emotions. Engaging in a guided meditation focused on detachment can establish a mindset conducive to emotional distance, offering clear strategies for managing challenging emotions. Breathing techniques. Breathing practices are a core component of meditation and play a significant role in achieving emotional detachment. Techniques such as deep breathing, inhaling slowly through the nose, holding the breath briefly, and exhaling slowly through the mouth, can soothe the nervous system and foster relaxation. Other methods, like diaphragmatic breathing or square breathing, inhaling, holding, exhaling and holding, all for equal lengths, can center the mind and diminish emotional responses, aiding in detachment. Loving kindness meditation. This meditation style concentrates on developing sentiments of love and kindness towards oneself and others. It starts by reciting affirmations of well-being and joy for oneself, and progressively expands these intentions to friends, acquaintances, and even those we might have disputes with. This technique fosters a sense of connection and compassion, diminishes negative feelings, and aids in achieving emotional detachment. Mindful body exploration. In a body scan meditation, attention is directed sequentially to different parts of the body, starting from the feet and moving up to the head. This practice heightens awareness of physical and emotional sensations, allowing individuals to notice and release areas of tension. This can lead to a deeper sense of detachment from negative emotions as one learns to let go of stored tensions. Reflective journaling. While not a conventional form of meditation, writing reflectively in a journal can significantly aid in emotional detachment. Spending a few minutes each day to write freely about thoughts and feelings can help process and release these emotions, fostering clearer thinking and emotional separation. If you've read this far, it's because you have a keen ability to stay focused on your aspirations. Please leave a comment to let me know who you are. Without your interaction, I remain unaware of your presence. By leaving a comment, we can establish a connection and continue this journey together. Emotional distance in romantic relationships. In romantic relationships, practicing emotional detachment can be incredibly beneficial for avoiding overdependence and fostering a more balanced and harmonious connection. Emotional independence, which involves respecting each other's personal space and emotions, is crucial. Detachment doesn't mean being uncaring or cold. Rather, it enhances the way we love, making it more mature and mindful. Some might view detachment in close relationships as a form of distancing or lack of interest. However, true detachment is about loving without trying to possess, being together without overwhelming one another. It recognizes that each person has their own journey and needs, which must be respected to maintain a healthy relationship. Discussing and learning how to integrate detachment into romantic relationships can deepen and strengthen emotional bonds. This approach not only maintains the individuality of each partner, but also allows room for personal growth and development while sharing life together. By fostering detachment, we create an environment where mutual trust flourishes and love becomes more profound and meaningful. Developing this skill can transform our relationships, making them stronger and less prone to emotional upheaval. Thus, embracing detachment in relationships is not just beneficial, it represents a progressive way to love. It encourages us to consider how we can be better, more conscious partners, and emphasizes the importance of being in tune with our own well-being and that of our partner. By adopting this mindset, we not only enhance our relationships, but also become more complete and content individuals. Emotional detachment in family relations. Family relationships, often charged with emotions and expectations, can gain significantly from applying emotional detachment. This doesn't mean creating emotional distance, but rather using it as a tool to manage internal conflicts and expectations, fostering a more peaceful and understanding environment. It is crucial to keep a balanced and healthy outlook on family responsibilities and interactions to protect the emotional health of all parties involved. Implementing detachment in family dynamics involves acknowledging and accepting that each member has their individual experiences, aspirations, and journeys, which may not always coincide with our expectations or desires for them. Implementing detachment in family dynamics encourages individuals to express their authentic selves without the weight of others' expectations. This openness can ease tensions and misunderstandings, as family members feel more comfortable sharing their true thoughts and needs without the fear of judgment or rejection. By embracing detachment in familial relationships, we actually foster a greater level of acceptance and understanding. Acknowledging that we cannot control the choices and behaviors of our family members allows for more harmonious and less contentious living together. Practicing detachment at home doesn't equate to a lack of love or indifference. Rather, it's about loving freely without conditions, respecting each person's individuality, and understanding that sometimes the best form of care is allowing others to be themselves without constraints or expectations. This approach helps build stronger, more loving family relationships rooted in mutual respect and emotional freedom. Detachment in a professional setting. In a corporate environment, applying emotional detachment can be a game changer, boosting productivity and enhancing professionalism. It's vital to separate personal feelings from professional duties to maintain concentration and work efficiency, reducing distractions and improving outcomes. Being able to detach from workplace frustrations and criticism helps foster a more objective and effective work approach while safeguarding mental health. This includes treating challenges and negative feedback as opportunities for personal and professional growth rather than seeing them as obstacles. Strategies to develop emotional detachment at work include practicing mindfulness to keep the mind focused and tranquil in challenging situations, and adopting a growth mindset that sees every hurdle as a chance to improve professionally. It also involves setting clear boundaries between personal life and work responsibilities to prevent one from overwhelming the other. By practicing detachment, professionals can enhance their decision-making and interactions, leading to a more cooperative work atmosphere and decreasing the likelihood of conflicts among colleagues. Overall, fostering emotional detachment at work not only boosts individual performance, but also helps cultivate a more resilient and flexible corporate culture. Such an environment supports not just individual achievement, but also collective advancement, having a positive impact across the organization. Exercising emotional distance in friendships. Emotional detachment plays a valuable role in friendships, just as it does in other areas of life. It's important to manage and sometimes distance ourselves from toxic or draining relationships to maintain our emotional health. Prioritizing friendships that offer mutual benefits and stepping back from those that cause harm are crucial for nurturing a healthier and more rewarding social life. This topic helps us identify which friendships are genuinely beneficial and which might be more damaging. Recognizing signs of toxicity, such as manipulation, lack of support, or constant disrespect, is crucial in determining which relationships may not be healthy. With this knowledge, one can practice detachment, which doesn't necessarily involve ending relationships abruptly, but rather adjusting the level of expectations and the energy invested in these relationships. Incorporating detachment in friendships also means embracing the idea that people enter our lives for specific reasons and durations. While some friendships might last a lifetime, others might fulfill their purpose and naturally come to an end. Accepting this natural progression is vital for maintaining balanced emotional health and being receptive to new relationships that can introduce fresh and positive insights. Furthermore, practicing detachment helps us value the friendships that truly enhance our lives. It teaches us to cherish each moment shared and to avoid burdening friends with expectations they may not be able or willing to meet. This approach leads to a more balanced and appreciative view of our social connections. The importance of appreciation in emotional detachment. Combining gratitude with emotional detachment forms a powerful tool for those aiming for a lighter, more fulfilling life. While detachment helps us release past worries and regrets, gratitude shifts our focus to appreciating the present, celebrating the blessings and achievements that enrich our everyday lives. This blend fosters a mindset where positivity thrives, easing the release of emotional burdens that often hinder our progress. By emphasizing gratitude, we lessen the impact of setbacks and amplify our awareness of the positive aspects of life. This shift naturally diminishes negative emotions and boosts positive experiences. Exploring how gratitude supports emotional detachment offers an inspiring path for those looking to incorporate these practices into their daily routines. For instance, setting aside time to reflect on and acknowledge small daily successes through a gratitude journal reinforces this mindset. This activity not only reaffirms the joys of life, but also reshapes our perspective, helping us see that many of our problems are self-created or magnified by focusing too much on the negative. Adopting a mindset of gratitude and detachment is crucial for leading a life less burdened by the immutable and the trivial. This approach allows us to appreciate the present and detach from past dissatisfactions that are no longer beneficial. Integrating gratitude and detachment lays a strong foundation for a more peaceful and joyful life, encouraging us to practice and weave these strategies into our daily living. This not only enhances personal well-being, but also fosters a community where generosity and personal growth are valued, enhancing human interactions and expanding our ability to live in harmony and contentment. Developing emotional detachment. Emotional detachment is invaluable for leading a more balanced life, free from undue emotional stress. Techniques like maintaining a reflective journal, using guided visualizations, and enhancing self-awareness are crucial for developing this skill. Keeping a reflective journal is a profound exercise in introspection. By setting aside time to write about your feelings and experiences, you establish a private arena to confront your emotions constructively and safely. This activity not only helps in clarifying your thoughts, but also moves you towards a psychological distance from the events affecting you. Writing enables you to examine your emotions from an outside viewpoint, which can lighten the emotional weight they carry. Regarding guided visualizations, this method is recognized for its effectiveness in reinforcing the ability to neutrally observe your own emotions. Visualizing yourself as a detached observer of your experiences without passing judgment or getting directly involved helps you perceive your emotions as fleeting occurrences rather than as core parts of your identity. This technique fosters peace and emotional steadiness, equipping you to stay composed even during significant emotional upheavals. Furthermore, developing self-awareness by reflecting on your reactions to various daily situations is crucial. Whether it's through meditation or a moment of deep thought, maintaining awareness of your thoughts and emotions without holding on to them enhances your emotional stability. This practice of self-awareness fosters internal calm, making it easier to manage emotional ups and downs. Adding these techniques to your daily schedule not only improves your capacity for emotional detachment, but also significantly enhances your personal growth. The process of emotional detachment isn't just about releasing unwanted emotions. It's about cultivating an inner space of freedom that brings clarity and peace to your daily existence. I urge you to start these practices today and explore the positive changes they can introduce to your life. Why not take that initial step now and see where this path leads you? Conquering obstacles to emotional distance. Many people find it challenging to embrace emotional detachment, often hindered by a fear of losing sentimental ties and breaking long-standing habits. This section delves into common obstacles to detachment and offers effective strategies to overcome them, highlighting the need for persistence and patience in this process. Resistance to detachment typically arises from a fear of the unknown or the difficulty of relinquishing familiar comforts, even if they no longer serve us well. Acknowledging and understanding these fears is a crucial first step toward overcoming them. Understanding that fear is a common reaction to change can help diminish its effects on our behaviors and decisions. To address these challenges, a slow and compassionate approach is beneficial. Begin by applying detachment in smaller, more manageable areas of your life that cause less discomfort, and progressively tackle more demanding emotional situations. This incremental approach facilitates learning and adaptation, making the overall process more approachable. Furthermore, creating a support network is crucial. Having discussions with friends, family, or professionals who comprehend your challenges can provide important insights and encouragement. Receiving emotional support from others is incredibly beneficial as you undergo substantial personal transformations. Incorporating regular self-awareness practices like meditation or daily reflections can also aid significantly. These practices help develop a more stable mindset, less prone to emotional swings, and strengthen your resolve to maintain detachment even in the face of challenges. The secret to overcoming resistance to detachment is maintaining consistency and being patient with your progress. Every step forward, no matter how minor it might seem, is vital in moving towards a life that is freer and more genuine. Thus, it's important to approach this journey with an open heart and a mind ready to discover new ways of living, unburdened by past emotions and old habits. I encourage you to press on with resolve and curiosity, letting each new experience fortify your resilience and enhance your capacity for emotional freedom. Emotional detachment and mental well-being. Emotional detachment is instrumental in enhancing mental health, acting as a vital tool to prevent and alleviate conditions like anxiety and depression. By embracing detachment practices, individuals can cultivate a more balanced and peaceful state, crucial for sustaining good mental health. This discussion delves into how emotional detachment is linked to mental well-being and underscores its importance in achieving an emotionally stable lifestyle. When practiced effectively, detachment helps lighten the load of daily concerns and high expectations, which are common triggers for anxiety and depression. Detaching allows individuals to approach situations with a calmer and less personal viewpoint, greatly diminishing emotional stress. This more reflective and less reactive stance towards life's challenges promotes a more peaceful and less stressful experience. Additionally, detachment fosters acceptance, an essential skill for navigating life's uncertainties. Accepting that we cannot control everything helps ease the tension that comes from trying to manage every detail of life. This level of acceptance not only reduces anxiety, but also enhances inner peace, as individuals learn to live with uncertainty without being overwhelmed by it. Detachment also benefits interpersonal relationships by encouraging interactions free from heavy expectations or emotional dependencies. Healthy relationships are pivotal for mental health, and engaging in a more relaxed and less controlling manner fosters more authentic and rewarding connections. Adopting detachment as a regular practice is a potent strategy for bolstering mental health. Techniques such as meditation, mindfulness, and breathing exercises are effective in cultivating this skill. These practices help stabilize the mind, lessen emotional reactions, and enhance present moment awareness, laying a strong foundation for healthy detachment. Emotional detachment isn't just about stepping back from bad feelings or tough times. It's also about making room for good feelings to grow. When we learn to detach, we start to see the happy and successful moments in life with new eyes. We enjoy these times more fully without worrying about future problems or past mistakes. This balanced way of feeling helps us not only enjoy life more, but also spread happiness to others, making our relationships better. Emotional detachment also shows us how important it is to live in the now. We often worry too much about what happened before or what might happen later, forgetting to enjoy the present. By using techniques like mindfulness and deep breathing, we learn to stay focused on what's happening right now. Being present lets us experience life fully, helping us to do better in our work, build stronger relationships, and reflect on our own thoughts. Practicing detachment regularly also makes us stronger. Life can be full of surprises and challenges that might upset our balance. When we're good at detaching emotionally, we handle these ups and downs better. We stay calm and clear-headed instead of getting overwhelmed by every emotion. This strength is crucial not just for our own happiness, but also for keeping our relationships healthy and supportive. In this video, we've delved into the importance of emotional detachment and its significant role in maintaining strong mental health. I encourage you to try out the practices we've discussed, like journaling and meditating, and see the positive changes they bring to your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and hit the like button so you won't miss any of our content. Also, comment below on how you intend to incorporate or are currently incorporating detachment into your daily routine. Let's progress together on this transformative path. Thanks for watching till the end. See you in the next video.